Okay, I know running and the money keep coming, hey. I'ma keep ballin', hey. Rock a park, spallin', hey. Carefree, I've been living carefree. So much in the air, we can barely even breathe, hey. I really worry about things I don't know. You say I'm living wrong, you ain't wrong, money long, hey. So think about it, it ain't nothing I don't know. All the money that I saw, I don't think I'm ever wrong. Came up and I don't know. I don't know where I go tomorrow. Came up and I don't know. I don't know what's gonna come tomorrow. Came up and I don't know. I don't know where I go tomorrow. Came up and I don't know. I don't know what's gonna come tomorrow. Yeah. Just a bunch of poor boys, daddies, girls, children of the cornfield, trying to turn a shift job into a dollar bill. We wear the muddy boots, stay true to how we're raised. Ain't nothing about us fake. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out of that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long. Bonfire on the back 40 in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight. Straight out of moonlight. Yeah. Just a bunch of John Deere junkies getting funky to some old hang. Nothing been stuck in the mud that we can't hook up to a rusty chain in the sun or in the rain. Yeah, it's the kind of thing. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out of that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long. Bonfire on the back 40 in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight. Straight out of moonlight. Woo!
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, two teams coming in feeling good about how their last game went and want to continue with another win here today. It's the Saints up against the Steelers. With that, let's get you out. Godden and Charles, they've got the call of this Week 9 matchup.
At the convergence of Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Pittsburgh Steelers. First carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll take this up near the 30, maybe the 34. Give him 9 on the carry time, and they're set up second and 1.
Love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yards, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On second down, here's Berger. Green with a catch left side. And he'll the 40 to the 30. That one in the gains.
You execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
by Bell. Get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. On your screen now, here are the offensive starters. At wideout, Antonio Brown is certainly someone that the defense always has to account for.
A true number receiver, matter to him how defenses want to cover him. He sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat.
On second down, Roethlisberger over the middle here to Brown. It's a big play, Roethlisberger to Brown. 47 yards.
There's no doubt that's just one of the best connections in the league. Big Ben throwing it to Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown has turned himself into such a player. A low-round draft, but you can't beat his determination or work ethic, and Big Ben welcomes that.
And Big Ben won a Super Bowl 23 to do so, has never looked back. Down a long game.
Hey, here we go. These two.
Now a play fake here on first down. Base down left. And going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. At the Saints starting defense.
Stephon Anthony acclimated quite quickly to the NFL. As soon as he joined the team, he became their leading tackler.
On the first down pass play. Now it's second. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. That is caught. 7-yard line. And he's touchdown. See James, his first touchdown of the year. Steelers take the ball down the field and score their opening drive. Footing you all here on a rainy night, but this one is the team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down, Bortles. And he's taken down. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
I mean, it wasn't a linebacker, it wasn't a defensive.
Somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, the prize for the offense. That's not what they get when they pressure.
Now, throwing it down. Quick hit. And they'll get 9 there as that set better for third. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because you're the quarterback initial spot when he gets that. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there, take the hits, fire over the top, saves him time, and actually a bit quicker. The quarterback slide and space to throw.
Take it at the 7. That'll go as a 30-yard. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And pick that to field. And that last drive, a long drive, but that they had a great attack.
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the left, starting backed up in their own territory, why would be confident about what they're doing and continue to do so?
They really look clueless.
And now it's amazing because that went and went, no adjustment.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A read, and it's picked off. And his guy at the 21-yard line. The Saints on now. They get ready to head back onto the field. Their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest play, if they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end zone.
Fresh sounds here. Here's Bortles. Free, the collision. The ball brings up second. It is the light of the offense.
Establish the tone. Mean, nasty. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
And it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked. And the up shop in enemy territory at the 5-yard line. Now the Steelers back onto the field. One play interception. Offense.
Putting it, and I can't wait to see what they decide to do call it, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of the very next time out, run, give them a chance to play. Maybe the action should back, get a little confident, and let him fling another one.
They'll go again with Bell. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard. It's an 8-yard jump and leads to a new downs.
And that's up of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Here we go.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. He couldn't quite hold that hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. The guy that drops the ball very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
They come out here in the eye. On second down, it's Bell. And he'll get this down to about the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 36 to go.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and space in order to plays. A toss play will help accomplish that, because defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline, that's a nice probing net to try and get things done later.
They come out 5 wide to the right side. Now Roethlisberger, and he fires one, but incomplete. He was trying to find Ladarius Green there as tight end, and it's 4th down. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10. So a good kick. Wrap up by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Deep NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something.
Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together. Drive.
I can hear my old college now. Used to tell us before every game, the team making the mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that mistake is their only one of the game.
All they talk about turnovers.
Those and maximizing opportunities. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
Down here's and he's got his man out of the backfield. A good pickup, 20 yards. And that's one of his advantages of a and now with his height there in the pocket, he can really see everything clear.
It is, and I know that quarterbacks get it done different ways. His height play, but what he does is slide steps into to find angles to throw the ball through. Throws right on top of it because he can see everything. That saves time. Ball to a receiver.
And here are the defensive starters. In your position, you get to talk about the secondary.
The best athletes on the field, Brad.
Debatable.
Well, we'll see how this goes today. I love the way you put it. But you know this. They got to cover, and they have to tackle. They have a heck of a in this game. We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, excellent read. Read the pressure, rid of the football before for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, a good spot to football.
Without a doubt, in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. He gets in space and and that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to first down run. Interesting to see if the offense decides to run it. They'll abandon it now after gaining only one on that play.
And now here's a carry heading left. Going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard. An 8-yard gain, much better on third and just a yard.
And once again, and the offensive line lower than the defense. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
In the red this time. Bortles to throw on 3rd and 1. His safety lead. So a little grab against the offense for holding. And here comes play number 5. And it looks like a dime set here. 6 DBs. With Charles Day. Saints football. Number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing 3rd and long here. Insert 7 yards here on 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Bortles. A hit as he throws incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to tear it away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman. The only recourse when he goes to try and get something pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
So this now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for.
Payoff, key for everything. How many times have we talked to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished the way they've wanted to.
Parkey now following the made to kick this off. And that'll carry the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Offense now, they head back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, settle for 3 situations, trying to ice that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no ever goes, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Again, it's Ben. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 2. Yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the 3rd down?
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go.
And every time he looks up, it was the same play. And 3 yards here for the offense to get 3rd down. Roethlisberger on 3rd down. He gets it down, complete. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
And fits the exact right word. Middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision is going to come from, right? Almost always one there. Concentrate, catch it. A little extra at the end with a short run. On 1st
first down. It's Roethlisberger. And he lost the ball. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get back. Because this is a quarterback. It's away from everyone is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. Though, he is able to come up with the ball.
Lone left. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Man open left side is Brown. And right at the 45-yard line. A big gain there after going back, and that'll lead to a third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, does
he? Really does, and the best part about the play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the lead, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a second target for a really nice game.
A gain of 15 and picking up the first. And just a small difference there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they in our meetings with the coaching staff did.
Yeah, when we talk, they did.
Yeah, you know, his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 is the on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is behind them can create his own space, tackle along the way.
Roethlisberger with a give to Ben. Oh, he's got it's a pickup of 6, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Really strong, effective run there out of a set or a heavy, tight game, and that's tough for a defensive coordinator. They want to stop that lineup coming into the early so they can get the proper defensive personnel on the field. That's why the coordinator is relying on some of the assistants to tell him what all personnel is hitting the field so he can adjust accordingly, able to stop him on that run.
They'll run it now. Out of and he's going to fight his way for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. Trust him with the football.
Four yards remaining now on second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to scrimmage. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. And a give this time to the tailback. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at backer. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing in the NFL those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on that one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And tough to win. You're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. Goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So they're still at the original line of 2nd down and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Have to be a finished product to show some pretty good of what could be in this league, and we just saw an example of it on that nice run there. When I looked at him in college, I saw with raw, terrific ability. Wait to see how it was going to be harnessed and polished up. In fact, some people, he could play a little slot as well as run the football. This guy has the ability to be a big-time player with more seasoning.
Second now after the incompletion. Back to the air. Down. It's Bortles. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get a couple yards shy of midfield. A minute 57 to go in this half. Heinz Field after this. Defense looking to hold serve time here on 3rd and 7. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. The throw is Bortles. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Yards there as they move the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off about 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football. The quarterback a really nice target.
They're going to run this with a tight end. Pick up there, and it'll be 2nd down. Second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars free. And 3rd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This 3rd and 7. Throwing his Bortles on down. Complete to Flaner. 15 yards there and a 1st down. And now the pass game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up.
Don't you feel the rhythm happen? See it now, the confidence rise. I think now's a because you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. With the struggles we're seeing up front today, they've got to think about changing their play calling, some screens, some draws, some quick hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
At each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner. I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. They're finishing the first half style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. Time on the clock. Well done. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick. And this will not be well. It's out of the back of the end zone. Touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively play this.
I find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
5 receivers in the game, 4 of them to the left side. Now Roethlisberger. Side. 5 yards on the catch. Brings up 2nd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily, there were more people there to get him down.
Bryant spread out to the right. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Now it's Roethlisberger. Jarred loose. Played.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And the in that middle ground here on third down. 5 yards to go. They come out 5 wide. 3 on the right side. From the gun on third down, Roethlisberger. And able to find Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets enemy territory.
He's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Watch left. Stop right there. Focus. He's coming. Double up. Double up. Check 52. Check motion.
Now, Roethlisberger on first down. He's going to one deep side. And Tony down the intended receiver. And it's second down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get in and knock it away.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Buying time to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G.
Sometimes the coverage is so good. What you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try to find someone open. They took away passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's got time. He's going to loft one deep. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Will be brought down. Is now run out. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the third quarter now. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter 3. Short kick taken at the 14. And good starting field position. He'll get this up to about the 35-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here. Quarter. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They get something going, and in fact, they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard. End zone.
One receiver left, right. On second, Bortles. And that'll be incomplete.
I think that's a big there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to.
10 yards to go on third. Throwing his Bortles down. Going right here, and that's complete. And they get 14 yards there at a first down.
In recent years, the slot receiver gained stature in the NFL because they can do many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field, dependable targets for their quarterbacks, sticks, is gold.
And it pops free. The vision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching as they are running it.
From midfield, and the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. Under pressure, and they got to him again. He could not get away time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And this one's out of inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. And the offense lining up 1st and now a handoff as they run left side. And taking it across midfield and in the 5. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Good sign right there as we start the 3rd quarter, because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment we have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got some space here. And this one past the 30 down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half, work so well, first go around, they want to throw the football like crazy. But open up throwing the ball is to run it, and they've run it well in the second half.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll give it up the gut. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Probably think about going to the air. Maybe ground game.
And the ground here. And he'll get him inside the 14-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. If the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. And they'll here. And about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, control the ball, and that way you often control.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage looked to juke there.
Not much fun trying to tackle him.
And still about 3 yards. First as the 4-yard pickup brings it 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the back on its heels. The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to be out right at the line. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field that comes out here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Yankees kick is good. And that's good at 13. So they get the field goal, but partner, that was a 14-play drive to get the 3.
Normally long, many plays, you end up in the end zone. There's a breakdown on the defense. Something happens. In this case, that didn't. But really good ball control by the offense. They're hoping to wear them down if they keep.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Game going with Bell. And he'll take this up near maybe the 9 yards is up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Play on the ground, that brings up down here. Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. They give him 13 there on the.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him, and thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 20. Some people should they in the 1st. And some room to work. Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And he's got it up and through. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. This is taken near the 15. And this drive in pretty good shape as they get 30. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And they had 3 points last time. But they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
With you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole. Everyone happy about the
Kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the. That's going to help him in contract time. They're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash. Toe bashed it.
Super toe.
So 2nd and 2. Ground they go with a running back. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo, establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
So a 9 and 6 defensive. The down.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th play. From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles. Full's one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Take this one back to the 37-yard line. The Steelers defense now, they head back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened, replicate. Few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
It's a gain of 14 there, and it'll give the Steelers a 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll be taken down near 20 at the 21. Give it on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Grinding, keep it going. You got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Check. Let's go. 57's Mike. Mike 57. 4 down. 30.
They'll run it now. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Solid pickup at 13, sets them up 1st and goal.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a and right now, they've got to keep that. Want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we do there, and that's run the football?
This is Bell. He'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage. Down right there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal situation, but my goodness. Talking about running the ball here, not even a thought.
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. I want to try throwing it.
Here's Bell. And running room hard by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a gain of 2. Going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, out the kicker in a big spot here. This to make a 2-score game. And his kick is good. And that will push the lead double digits now at 10. Big one there. It's his 3rd field goal of the game and a 2-score. I feel pretty good right about now.
And while they're not free and clear, you're right. Now this defense can go out knowing that it's going to take more than one big play to catch them.
Out onto the New Orleans. Following the interception, just interception. Are you a little more cautious you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any run back out there. It totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be football again. You're going care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious. You can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt. Down a couple scores, they have to find a way to put it in the chunk plays, plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Here we go now. 39.
Bortles now on 1st down. Here, and that's complete. The completion good for 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander in coverage.
Here's Bortles to quick hitter here. It's complete. They call it a gain of 19.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down. When you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, they're there first. It to perfection. Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 1st down for the offensive group. The dive, and he'll keep it down to the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options. 2nd and short. some pretty easy yardage there.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder, create or get through contact or trash, makes it easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run. Saw there.
And he'll give it here to his right. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of and no more. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. And this defense looks for one more stop on 3rd after the run. Bortles to throw on 3rd and 1. Here, and that's complete. A 3-yard and enough for the first down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
On 1st down, Bortles. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys in football when they think they've got to complete and the ball's almost there. Someone sneaks a hand or two, bats it away.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long, 2nd and 10. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. In here on 2nd and 10. And not only did he drop it, dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, unable to complete it in the end zone. Time drive.
Bortles once more. And he is taken down. Bortles sacked. Defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And his kick is good. And high for that one as that drive ends in 3. Needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3-and-out.
Harkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. This is taken near the 13. And now the rookie's free. And into the end zone. Pittsburgh. Their dangerous wide receiver. He's 7 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 14. So now turn teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will touchback as that sails over the end line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field.
I haven't met a fan base drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off. So the offense has it first and
Ready, blue 45, blue 58 rail, black 58
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
1 left, 3 to the right. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On second down here. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Incomplete. He can't hang on. What a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend, what we saw there, a big shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Bortles got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. This is caught in 15. Take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are back within a score. Now Parkey for the extra point. Oh, just a hadn't missed an extra point all season, but his first no good. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. When there, they needed it. They really have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. The first times tonight, he's going to be at the line of scrimmage. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down, 9 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one. And the Saints signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that time you hand the ball to a back.
Let's see if they can convert here. 3rd and 3. They come out high. Now hold everything. Going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use in the final. And run for it with Bell. And some room now. 29 yards that time.
I know it's all smiles on the offensive side of the ball right now, but I both know the entire mindset was just pick up the first down. What do you call that? One of those gravy plays?
Gravy, yeah. They got more than they bargained for.
Love the way it turned out for them. Going into the play, I thought this would be the end result.
Yeah, the defense in their head, though. Taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. And the knee is taken for the out of the victory formation. The forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, fun getting dirty. They love the slide.
Did you trust the forecast time? Are you one of those guys
I'm a little
skeptical
skeptical
about it?
when I saw